All right, in this video, I want to look at when we find sources that have multiple authors. In this case, this that I found on ProQuest was Culture and CEO Compensation by two authors, Henry Tosi and Thomas Greckhammer. And I also found another article that I thought was interesting as well, called The Benefits of Evaluating Performance Subjectively. And this actually has many authors, one, two, three, four authors. So how do I cite these? So I've taken some quotations from these articles. This one here comes from the very first article that I had mentioned. All of the different dimensions of CEO pay were related to power distance, leading to the inference that CEO pay in a culture is most reflective of the strength of the power structure in a society. That's interesting to me. What it's basically saying that in countries where there is a big hierarchy, okay, a power structure, the more the hierarchy, the larger the differential of CEO pay. So it's kind of an international study. That one again was from this Culture and CEO Compensation by Henry Tosi and Thomas Greckhammer. So when I'm doing my source, it's these guys here. With two authors, I'm going to list both of them. So it would be Tosi and Greckhammer. All right, so this way, and sorry, I'm single spacing here just so you can see it all in one page. There's no comma. I use and, not ampersand. And then I have both their names here. And by the way, from ProQuest, I went ahead and copied their version of the citation. And of course, I'm going to put that on the next page and do works cited. I'll just go ahead and do that right now. Control Enter puts it on the next page. Then I want to put in here the title, which will be works cited. And then I will take this whole thing here and double space it. And there you go. So this would be the works cited page. So Tosi and Greckhammer are the two authors. This other one here with four authors, whenever you have three or more authors, you only put the first author's names, Gibbs, Michael, and then this Latin expression et al., which means and others. And others is abbreviated, so there's a period there. So Gibbs, Michael, J, et al. All right. So we don't have to list the other authors. We used to, not anymore, just the et al. So the other quotation that I have there was on subjectivity, and normally we use objective things like units sold, profit, that sort of thing. But they're suggesting that that evaluating with subjective things like how safe do people feel, for example. Working with somebody is another good indicator. So again, let's look again at the authors with Gibbs. So it's Gibbs, and now we don't need a comma there. Gibbs et al. And then the all is going to have a period because that's an abbreviation for a longer Latin word. In the old days, we also used to take foreign words, in this case Latin, and put them in italics. But MLA does not have us do that anymore, so I'm not going to. All right, so that's how you would deal with multiple authors of sources.